What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Over here on the Walmart website, checking out some of the listings for these Arcade1ups, full-size cabs, and I'm checking out the $600 price tag on this. Not because I'm willing to pay that, obviously, but I'm traveling for work as I typically do, and I strolled into my local Myrtle Beach Walmart, and I saw this arcade machine, 3/4 scale without the riser. This one right here, for $239. So I almost leapt on that. Thought it was a great deal. But then, you know, as most things do, when you let things sort of settle and you you pull back on the impulses, you start to think about, well, maybe this really isn't that great of a deal. Well, you got to really think about, first of all, what is it that you want to do? If you're happy with this the way it is, you're not going to buy anything else, not a riser or nothing, then I think it is a great deal. It's a good deal. But that's typically not what we do, right? So if this is going to go in my house, I'm going to have a riser for it. So it has to be the same height as everything else. So the riser is a must-have. And the risers they had there, this says $49. It was actually they were marked down to about $45. I think it was $44.95. So that's what the price was in that particular store. So you have to sort of add that to the cost of this, of this good deal. Then you jump over to Arcade Graphics, the website, because we don't just want a plain black riser. We want to maybe put some decals on this thing. We want to try to mimic that 40th anniversary as much as we can. So let's just, for giggles, let's take a look at what they have. And they do have some 40th anniversary Pac-Man decals for the risers. They're not trying to copy exactly. It's not going to be an exact copy, but it is a really cool way to sort of set that off. So you've got some options here. If you just go for the front decal only, leave the sides plain black, you're going to be spending $25. But if you want to really mimic that look, you want to do all three sides, and that's going to cost you $50. And to, just sort of experimenting and like I said, trying to mimic that look, you're going to go with your first. The front, I'd probably go with like this. I think it's the version 1. The version 1 with the faux wood paneling and the 40th Pac-Man anniversary. That's kind of cool. So let's go with the version 1 for the front, and then for the sides, I kind of like these. We got to go with the black color because that's that's kind of the color scheme of the 40th anniversary stock riser. So I like. Let's go with the V6 and the V7. So that's kind of what I would go with. So there's $50 right there on top of the $50 riser, and then the actual cost of the the cabinet itself. So you can see pretty quickly this is starting to add up. Then you jump over to the Arcade1up website. Let's see if they have any lit marquees for this. Knock on wood, fingers crossed. And okay, so they do. So you can actually pick this up. $80 is it's great that they have it in stock, and you'll get the lit marquees. So now we gotta add that to the cost of this great deal, quote unquote. I'm not going to worry about the stools. Not everyone is into the stool. Not everybody wants a stool. I don't think you necessarily have to have the stools. So we're just going to leave that out of the equation for now. So this deal, well, it's getting worse all the time. So let's do a little bit of math, and start with the $240 price of the the discounted cab, $45 for the riser, and then let's do another $50 for the decals themselves for that riser. And then of course let's add, you got to have the $80 for that lit marquee. Now you're looking at $415, and still not a terrible price tag. But when you think about the fact that Namco Legacy cabinet's out there for $399, now that's going to be $400 plus tax and all that. It seems like less of a good deal. So I think at the end of the day, you just need to be honest with yourself, and if you're not going to add a bunch of stuff to this, then I think $240 is a great deal. Obviously, if you can find it cheaper than that, you probably want to jump on it. But as far as deals go, I still think the best thing out there, as far as really all the arcade machines from Arcade1up, is going to be the X-Men vs. Street Fighter at Walmart for $349. I think it's a great bargain. You're getting that custom riser, you're getting that lit marquee, and you're getting a great platform for modding if you so choose. But anyway, that's just my thoughts. That's just the way I'm looking at it. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Be careful with those impulse buys, and I will see you next time.